sunshine. I think I need that back. Hey, butterflies. Hey, butterflies. Welcome back to Alchemy Doctress with me, Doctress Monica Nicole. We are all about evolving out loud in our life, our money, and our purpose through the energy of our ancestors. I want to thank you for your likes, your comments, your shares, and your subscribes here on the channel. It is always appreciated. And a major shout out to all of the channel members, as well as the members of my Butterfly Effect School of Transformation. Y'all, I went to the Four Queens One Stage concert yesterday. And when I tell y'all the ancestors came through with messages, honey, there were subliminal messages. There were messages through the things that they were saying. And just the fact of seeing these legends in their 80s performing, microphones are on, no auto tune. The thing is that they said something in the intro that stood out to me and said that this is something that you will never see again. And it felt like a mark in the shift of like a reality. The world that we once knew is shifting. So even with the shifting of AI artists and we already knew about the holograms and all of that jazz that was going to be coming. But when it comes to real talent, the industry is not a place for real talent. And that's why a lot of the collective who may have wanted to be more mainstream or have more support from like mainstream areas and things of that nature, you were never meant to be mainstream. You were never meant to be mainstream. And you being mainstream would have meant you selling out a part of yourself. But you don't believe in selling your soul, and that's good because you are one of the pure ones here on this earth. And the thing is that we literally just went through a shift. And I heard the ancestors saying that we've been being prepared for this. I just got a notification from Ticketmaster. You got your ticket. Your ticket, you already had your ticket on board. And that's why the energy has been to stay steadfast, stay in your lane, don't be movable. Because this world is in a chaotic place and it's not going to stop. But the thing is, you can create your own reality outside of all of that. You don't have to go along with the standards or the changing standards that are continuously happening. So you were built for a time such as this. You were made for a time such as this. And the veils of the last like reality world and things of that nature have completely been lifted. So since all of those veils have been lifted, the new world is now in place. And the thing is I know people are going to say, oh, well, we were hearing about the new world before. The world is always reinventing. It's always reinventing. It's always changing. There's always a new elevation. You remember when I told y'all when the ancestors and spirit guides was saying that um, new leaders were being raised up. That car almost hit that car. That new leaders were being raised up. Okay. And that those who were in the number of being in the leaders who were helping with the waking up, and not even just with the waking up, but helping people stay in alignment, that you were going through like a boot camp. And so those who passed through the boot camp, you are literally about to start seeing your connections with people shift completely. And your family, your friendships, all of that. Now, with this veil is starting to thin now. We are now in the countdown of the thinnest of the veil, which is the beginning of November, right after Halloween. And so this is giving just the vibe of like being prepared to receive your harvest. your seeds and your berries and all of that, and um, the pumpkins, the squash, all of that. Be prepared to receive your harvest, because this season is a season of harvest. It's a season of harvest. Don't let oh, the job market is down, or oh, this, you're not operating off the same reality anymore, baby. You're not operating off the same reality anymore. In this reality, people are getting new jobs every day. In this reality, people are starting new businesses every day. In this reality, people are moving every day. In this reality, people are getting healed every day. The only thing that will shift you away from this new world and this new reality is fear and doubt. Fear and doubt. So don't allow fear and don't allow doubt to come creeping in, as we are now. It's like a new adventure, a new level has opened up. A new level has opened up. And the thing is that you trained for this moment. And so know that through all of this, y'all remember the ancestors been saying, you're marked safe, you're good. And by you being in your energy, you being in your healed, peaceful, balanced energy, those who need to follow along, who are going to need your light, who are going to need that goodness, they are going to find you. Because this little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. Everywhere I go, I'm gonna let it shine. All in my home, I'm gonna let it shine. Listen, that's what that was all about. In the midst of the world that has darkness, with the unknown, you are a light. You are a light in the darkness. Don't be afraid of the dark. You've gone through the dark. You've experienced the dark. You've already gone through loss. You've gone through loss. You've gone through the losing seasons. You've gone through the doubt. You've gone through the hurt. You've gone through all of that. Enjoy this season of light. And what you need to understand is that you need to honor when you see another person who is operating in light. Because as you honor them, you honor yourself. As you honor them, you honor yourself in the world of the interconnectedness. This is not the time of tearing down another. So as soon as you see someone say that they are of the light and they're focused on tearing down someone, question them. That's going to be a clue. Because when you have a light, you don't have to show up in that way. You show up to in that way through darkness. Now, I'm not saying that darkness is a bad thing, right? It's not a bad thing. But when you are meant to be a light in the midst of darkness, you don't need darkness because you've already mastered the darkness. Light is the evolution of mastering through the darkness. So you are naturally the light, whether you have something lit up in front of you or not, because you see and know it just from the gleam and the aura off of you. We all have a different assignment. And that's something I got from Miss Patty last night. When she said, don't stop fighting. Do what you're supposed to do, lead how you're supposed to lead. We all have a different assignment of how we're supposed to lead. I help prepare people. I help teach the teachers, the future teachers. In this season, let your light shine. Let your light glow. All those tears that you've cried, they literally were the watering for your yield, for your harvest that you're getting ready to pick. They were watered from those tears in the darkness. So this isn't oh, this false light and all this loving light. And no, this is on some, you've gone through the dark, you mastered the dark. Now you are a light for others who are in the dark. You're not telling them to ignore their dark, but you're an example of what it looks like when you get through the dark and get a light. You're not alone on this journey. The opposition wants you to feel like you're alone. The opposition wants you to feel like, oh, this and oh, we're not appreciated and oh, they're hunting us down and oh, don't listen to that opposition. You are protected. You are protected. It's not going to get you. It's not going to stop you. Just whatever you do, keep following. I just heard a horn to confirm. Keep following what you've been called to do. We all have different roles and responsibilities. We all have different roles and responsibilities. Stay in alignment with your role and your responsibility, with your assignment. Is when we start stepping out of our lanes and stuff. When things start getting a problem, it becomes an issue. Stay in your lane and you'll be good. I just heard find your purpose or you're wasting air. Hmm. I'm about to start eating because I'm about to start getting on your nerves in a second. I'm about to eat my fruit and stuff. But that's what I wanted to get out, y'all. You are a guiding light in a particular area. Don't deny that. And don't allow yourself to go into a dark vibe or a dark energy. You have so much coming for you. And your purpose in this season is much bigger than what you could have ever expected. And so, threes and fives and ones to confirm. I thank you all for being here. Check out all the links and things down below. Like food in my teeth. And as always, always be real, always be true. Don't be afraid to do what you and your higher self is calling for you to do. Period. I love y'all and I'll see y'all later.